All right. Hey, welcome everybody. I kind of wanted to just do a reaction to a video on the Hololive official channel today, which was Communicate in English, which I have a bit of an interest in because I taught English in Japan for 5 years. I always like to see the Japanese side learning English or practicing English. I'd say probably on the JP side now. I mean, obviously Coco was like fluent. Probably on the JP side now, I guess you've got Hachama. But I would say Subaru is probably alongside her in terms of being able to hold an English conversation now. She's definitely the most improved in my books. And the fact she kind of goes on to a lot of the EN Zatsudans or chatting streams or birthday streams, and actually does now lead conversations or does a pretty good job holding conversations, to be honest. Other than that, I mean, Friend A or Eugene A, who's in this one, has very, very good English. Maybe the best, actually. And then beyond that, there are a few others who have a reasonably good, can hold like very simple conversations. Oh no, Takane Louis' English is also very good in HoloX. And to some extent, Iroha, Koyori, Watame as well, I would say, have decent English. Probably out of this group, I would say, of these three, Mel, Fubuki, and Watame has the best, I think, of the three. And she recently had the one-on-one collab with Fauna, who speaks very little Japanese, and did a pretty good job leading that. Fubuki, I know, can speak some English, like very short phrases, but I'm not sure about her actual communication skills, if it was like a conversation. And similarly, Mel as well, I don't think her conversation level is high at all. She had a one-on-one collab with Ame a long time ago. And I think with Ina as well, but Ina speaks Japanese, and I think they mainly spoke in Japanese for that one. For the Ame one, it was alright, but the conversation was extremely limited. So we'll see how they go. Let's check them out in this video. Let's load it up. Alright.
Inugami Koronen
is waiting
is waiting
to meet someone.
to meet someone. 英語で伝えろ
皆さん
So this is going to be a bit like the Chinese Whispers game they had before. In which case, maybe not so difficult. There's no Elite Miko English this time to completely derail it. But
Can you speak English?
Yes!
分かってるかなグローバルな時代で活躍する皆さんのために今日はこんな企画をご用意いたしました。題してカリオペさんに伝えよう。この企画は英語で上手に物事を伝えられるかを競っていただきたいと思います。ということで今回お呼びしました。メジャーレビューも果たしたスーパーネイティブイングリッシュプレイヤーの森カリオペ
Hello. Hi everyone. My name is Mori Calliope. I'm from Hololive English Myth, and I'm Hololive's #1 Reaper. Hello, nice to meet you.
まずウォーミングアップとして各自
also the only Reaper in Hololive, but okay. I guess it's, yeah, Ami also says she's #1 detective, being the only detective, but anyway.
英語で自己紹介してみましょうか。それではメルさんから。
Hello. Hello, my name is Meru Yozora. Genius Vampire. Thank you.
Yeah, that's about the level of English Mel knows. She knows kind of very simple learned phrases or phrases she's memorized, but for conversation.
Very nice.
I'm Fubuki Shirakami, very fluffy foxy. Hello everyone. Hello
Fubuki, I don't know if she can do a little bit more than Mel. But she certainly covers it with more confidence, I think, and like energy. kind of a little bit similar to Marine in that respect, actually. Although Marine's English is, I think, was getting a lot better before she went on her breaks. But yeah, very much like Passion English, where they really put energy into it, which is extremely cute.
First generation.
お、
お、まため、つのまき。お、ナンバーワン、ラムちゃん。
Ramu-chan.
For Watame, yeah, her vocabulary is a little bit wider. She picks up a lot from her chat, and she's done a lot more streaming with English members. I don't think Fubuki's really streamed very much with the EN side, actually. But Watame's, yeah, quite regularly streaming, or collabing with EN members. So, and I've seen a lot of her like chatting or like super chat things where she picks up stuff from chat as well. So, plus also she's one of the few members who actually subtitles her music videos in English pretty much all the time. So.
今日は自分の持てる英語力のすべてを使ってちょっといろんな単語や文章をカリオペさんに伝えていただきたいと思います。それではスタート。
グラス。グラス。フェイスオングラス。
Face on grass. Touch grass. Face on grass.
あ、これでいけると思ってたな。あ、ずるい。ちょっと待って、ずるい。ずるいことしてますね。
Glass.
あ、これました。
メガネ。
これちょっとずるい。まあ、でもジーニアスだなと思いました。
She's the genius. Genius
じゃあ
vampire.
NEXT いきましょう。次どうぞ。
Night.
バラエティー。
Variety. Television. Terebi.
5、4、3、
ショッピング。
Oh,
ということで、メルさんの記録は1カリオペ。
Right. The last, night shop would have been good, night shop. But maybe she might have got it from that. I mean, konbinis or convenience stores in Japan are extremely common, and they're basically open 24/7. Well, then, night shop, you might think market or something as well, but yeah, variety was not a good word to use that. I mean, they do have a lot of variety, but so does like Don Quixote and a ton of other stuff in Japan. So, and probably variety, they'd think of TV because of variety shows, which are like Japanese comedy shows. I also feel like Callie might be deliberately not understanding sometimes to make them say more. Like the grass thing. I wonder. But anyway.
となります。ポイントがね、1カリオペですね。
1カリオペ。
はい。
少ない。
どうでしたメルさんの英語力は。
good. Wow, nice vocabulary.
語彙力があるということ。
Nice vocabulary.
優しい。
Let's start!
Okay.
はい。ホロライブゲーマーズメンバーキャッメンバー。
Senpai.
オッケー、正解。じゃあネクスト行きましょう。次。ちょっと難しいかな。
with the favorite item hot very hot
Okay. Mikama.
very hot item house hot Japanese item
Oh, aircon. Kotatsu.
こたつ正解。
Yay,
ネクスト
kotatsu.
次行きましょう。
デンタルゴシゴシアイテム
Toothbrush. Amigaki
オッケー
toothbrush.
正解です。ゴシゴシ。
ゴシゴシブラシクリーンルームクリーンアイテム
Vacuum.
正解。バキュームクリーナー。
Yay! よくできた.
It's actually really good from Fubuki. Callie was a lot sharper than she was with the glasses one there, but yeah, Yeah, the house one. Probably hot house item table. I presume Fubuki knows table because in Japanese it's a katakana word teiboru. But yeah, good job from Fubuki. She's got clearly like a little bit more vocab, I think, than Mel. And she's a little bit more confident about using it as well. So yeah, impressive.
ということで4問正解4カリオペゲット。ちなみにゴシゴシって英語で言いたい場合なんて言えばいいですか？
brush, brush.
ブラシブラシ。いいですね。シンプル。皆さん覚えましょう。じゃあブラシブラシ。
Just a quick pause there, but yeah, in Japanese they use a lot of like sound words, onomatopoeia, I think it is. So a lot of the vocabulary has these things like goshi goshi, which is like brush brush, or waka waku, doki doki, which are basically kind of like sounds almost to mean something.
使っていきましょう。Let's start.
Okay.
Oh, very hot.
Hot.
Oh, hot. Japan. Oh, very warm.
Oh, warm. Onsen.
Snow.
Okay. Hokkaido.
Oh, snow.
Snow. Snowman. Spider-Man.
正解です。
Food.
Okay.
You?
Hot.
Hot food. Onsen. Pizza-man. Pizza.
あれ？
電子レンジ。
ちょっと待って分かりすぎる。ネクスト行きましょう。次です。いいのか？ 3問正解。
Alright, well, surprisingly, Watame's vocabulary was kind of similar to Mel's, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like maybe Callie knows Watame much better. Or something, because she was kind of like reading between the lines a lot there. Yeah. I guess Watame knows very specific stuff again, I guess, but not so much. Maybe her vocabulary is not quite as wide as I thought. From that, Fubuki's clearly got a very good grasp of at least the vocabulary side, so kind of wonder why she doesn't or hasn't done more EN collabs. It's kind of, I guess she doesn't tend to do many collabs even on the JP side. I guess she does a lot more solo streaming, so maybe that's it. But yeah, alright, well, moving on.
3カリオペ獲得ですが、
これもカリオペちゃんの力なのでは渡部のというよりかは
テレパシーが伝わった思いが。
英語で伝えろ。
皆さんすごいいいですね。だんだん慣れてきましたね。ここからちょっとレベルを上げてね、文章を英語で伝えていただきたいと思います。文章。スタート。さあ、お題が来ました。
秋ローゼンタルイズlike September, October, November.
なるほど。
なんだっけ。
I know this. Maybe.
なんでしょう。なんでしょう。
I like autumn.
I like 秋。
I like fall.
I like
秋ローゼンタル。
I like Aki Rosenthal likes fall.
Yeah, right.
正解。
So that was the opposite of the first one, where actually Watame conveyed it pretty well, and yeah, Callie just had a bit of a mind blank moment. But anyway,
Where? Restroom. Where is the bathroom?
Okay, thank you. 正解です。そして
うわー。ドルフィン on the swim marine ocean。
イルカが乗っちゃうかな。マリンさん。
なんかイルカが。
ということで、2カリオペ獲得いたしました。
alright, well, that was a much better one from Watame actually, and translating it. Yeah, she did a pretty good job there. On the particles, they're a big problem in Japanese, like using English particles. So that's a common mistake to switch the two round. I think it was the famous Korone meme, wasn't it? Water in fire, was it? Yeah, instead of fire in the water. But anyway.
ナイス。
ナイスナイス。
レストルーム出てきたのすごかったな。
そうですね、レストルームパッと出てきましたね。ちょっとトイレットが言うかなって思っちゃって。
そう、レストルームがいい。レストルームもバスルームもトイレット。全部大丈夫。
全部大丈夫。あ、トイレットでもいいですか？
あ、トイレでもいいんだ。
いいんだ。
Again, actually in Japanese, they have a katakana word toire, so that one is relatively familiar. I think restroom is fairly well known as well.
ラプラストークです。every day コーヒー
ラプラスダークネスは毎日コーヒー飲んでる？飲んでます？毎日？Every day?
Good morning
毎朝？
オッケー、毎朝正解です。次行きましょう。ネクスト。
渡部つの巻 is 渡部つの巻 dead
死んじゃったけど死にました。
間違いないんですけどね。
シスロボタンイーティング渡部つの巻
つの巻きわためがシシロボタンに食べられた。
オッケー。正解です。
A ちゃん very friend
ちょっとね、
伝えないんだこれ。
そう、これちょっと難しいなと思いました。友人 A は友人思いです。友達思いです。
友達。friend A ちゃん is friendly。
お、フレンドリー。そうですね。
フレンドリー。
次の問題なんですけれども、角巻わためがシシロボタンに。
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Japanese people often say kindly instead of friendly, but friendly is more accurate.
食べられた。受け身か受動体でもいいかなっていう感じだったんですけど。
食べられたって。
はい。
つの巻きわためwas eaten。シシロボタン。
どういう感じに言えばいい？
さ
っきのだとね、ボタン。
Hey, hold on. Shouldn't it be eaten by Shishirobotan? Anyway.
シシロボタン。
どういう感じに言えばいい？さっきのだとね、ボタンさんが今わためさんを食べていますみたいな、ちょっとショッキングな映像で。自信のほどはどうでしょうか？
ベリーあります。
あります。それではスタート。
東京ステーション、シンギング次星星町。
星町水星は東京ステーションの前に歌ってる。
いいじゃないですか。正解。いいですね。
渋谷ステーション。渋谷ステーション。テンションいっぱいくるな。テンションだね。8ワンワン8ワンワンコロネ犬神
ちょっと難しいですね。
コロネ
デート
ドッグ
これ
じゃあ8ワンワンはじゃあ8個でもいいかな。8個。
トルネさんは8個です。
That was actually probably one of the more difficult sentences, to be honest, to translate. Again, Mel, I think with Mel, like, yeah, I feel like she has much less of a grasp of obviously particles or verbs and stuff. So she can say like the very basic vocabulary, like station, korone, maybe front or something, or hachiko. But well, maybe not front. But yeah, the rest of the stuff is not there really.
なっちゃったか。渋谷のハチ公前で待ち合わせをする犬神コロネ。 ということで。
Korone Inugami is waiting to meet someone in front of Hachiko.
あ、いいですね、いいですね。
Hachiko.
じゃあちょっとメルさんリピートしてみましょうか。
これ全部リピートアフターミー？
あ、そうですね。ちょっと言ってみましょう。トライしてみましょう
Let's
か。
try. Inugami Korone
犬神コロネ
is waiting
It's meeting
to meet someone
to meet someone
in front
in front
of Hachiko
of Hachiko
at Shibuya Station.
at Shibuya Station.
Aside from the ending, pronunciation was nice. It's very good. And of course cute. I mean, it's good to see them all making the effort, actually, and appearing on things like this. Because the more they do this and EN collabs and stuff, you know, the more they'll pick up even just small phrases or phrases they can use when streaming. And to be honest, you know, for streaming purpose, you don't need that many phrases. You just need a few, like, standard ones and a few related to the game, even. I guess if you're going to do one-on-one collabs, though, with EN members or something who don't speak any Japanese, probably need a little bit more, but depending on the game, though. Like, some games are actually, you know, you can get away with very little, like, you know, the Switch sports game, which Gurren Shion did the other day, Asobi 51 to some degree as well, so... But anyway...
総合的にね、誰がカリオペポイントを一番ゲットできたかと言いますと、Fubuki is the best カリオペポイント。おめでとうございます。
皆さん本当になんか頑張ってたから、先生としてすごい嬉しい。私マジでこれから海外に聞いと、いっぱい話してほしい。
ね、コミュニケーション取ってほしいですね。
Hey guys だけでいいよ。
Hey guys いいですか？
Hey guys だけでいいよ。How are you?
Hey guys していきましょう。それではこの動画を楽しんでいただけた方は高評価、そしてホロライブ公式チャンネルと皆さん今回の出演者のチャンネル登録もよろしくお願いします。Subscribe our channel よろしくお願いします。
See you later.
Okay, we'll pause it there. Yeah. I think all of them already know the Hey Guys one. I think that's pretty common knowledge within the JP side. But yeah, it's interesting. Fubuki knows more than I expected, actually, from that. It's a surprise. But yeah, it would be good to see... I'd love to see Fubuki do a few more EN collabs, because I do think she's got a reasonable grasp of English enough to get by in collabs, certainly. There are others I'd like to see as well. I think Sora and Azuki both have very good, reasonably good English levels, enough to collab with at least. Robico's done collabing before with Ame and maybe some others. Toa as well, sometimes collabs and can, you know, has a reasonable enough level of vocab to do some collabing. Yeah, so there are a number of them that have a alright, you know, enough English to collab and to start picking up stuff. So it'd be good to see more of that in the future. But anyway, yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed seeing this, as I do any sort of ENJP style collabs. So, but we'll stop there, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.